Hey guys, welcome back to our channel, and today we're going to be doing a video on a pet review of the bearded dragon. Now this is Venom, my bearded dragon, and she's going to be helping me do this video today. As you probably noticed from my last video, all other videos, I have a new haircut, so yeah, that got done. And I'm in a new area of space, so there's no blue background, so I just have my normal wall posters and whatever reptile drawings that you have there. So I just have that in the background now. It hasn't really, just gonna sit here at my table with Venom that's now looking at me into the camera, and do a video in this particular setup rather than over there near the wall. So I think it's much better, and I can do more freely with move freely with my hands, or I don't need to record a video with my hands, so that I don't get a sore hand. So I will do little time videos, where now I can do big long videos like this video. We're going to cover 6 topics in today's video on the bearded dragon. So what is it like owning a bearded dragon? Well, let me answer that in today's video. That's all things bearded dragons no one's really telling you. If you want to see more videos like this of bearded dragons, or a care guide about bearded dragons, you should drop a like and a comment below and subscribe so you can see all them videos. And so then you get plus put the notifications on, so then you get the notification when I make them videos. With that, I'll be giving you the correct information and no wrong information, all the updated information from good relied on sources, like other YouTube channels videos I could probably get from, and then bring you to here. So the new information can be put out, and then the old information can be killed. Now moving on to species. So this is Venom, my Australian central bearded dragon. So this is how big they're gonna get. They're about 2 hands long, so not too big or too small. For like your first reptile or second reptile, depending. So they're not gonna get much bigger than Venom. Is like, even for males, they only get a few inches bigger with the tail or the head or their body is a tiny bigger, but not too bigger. Not too much bigger. Now, with them being from Australia, so you should really do your research on Australia itself. So you're gonna want to find your dedicated place of your bearded dragon, say central or eastern side, as I said, and then look at the temps and humidity of the whole year round, because these guys do something called hibernation, and it's like hibernation, but it's not hibernation, where they shut down for the winter and don't eat anything at all, no heat at all, just hide under, burrow under, in the wild they burrow under, which you can do with many different substrates, or and they burrow down and sleep for a couple of months, maybe up to 3 to 5 months, could be longer than that, but that's what, from my research and my own personal experience. Not Venom. Venom has never been mated, but still, from my own research and of what I've known from other people, as well as me on the bearded dragons, is that they only brumate from 3 to 5 months. That's kind of the remainder of yeah. So what I meant was 3 to 5 months is kind of the normal amount of time, the original amount of time that they use to for the winter to sleep, for burrowing and just shutting down for the winter. So because in Australia it does get cold as well as being hot, so they need to kind of cool down and make sure that they don't get frozen from it, because they're cold-blooded, so they won't survive in the cold, so they need to make to survive the winter and come back out in summertime. So Venom wants to go this side now, which is okay. So next thing I want to say is that they are diurnal species, bearded dragons are, which means they're awake at day and then sleep at night. Now with that, some bearded dragons like to maybe stay awake at dawn or dusk. Like Venom, for example, she likes to stay awake at dusk, but to stay awake at dawn but not dusk. So she'll wake up early but then go to sleep. Wake up early and go to sleep early. So have to kind of, she kind of breaks her 12-hour cycle, which you normally would have a bearded dragon. But I still keep it though, even though maybe she wants to go to sleep earlier or sleep later, or Some nights you won't even sleep at all, which I find kind of interesting and weird that she doesn't sleep at all. Maybe it's just a natural behaviour that she just does not want to sleep, or she's trying to hunt, because they are a captive species, but they are like have the wilderness in them still, so they still have the what is it, possibility or like the need to hunt. They really want to hunt, so that's probably why your bird dragon would want to stay out dusk or dawn. But most of the time they're awake through the day and sleep at night. With them being diurnal, they do need a specific lighting. So in captivity, simply because the light is a lot stronger in Australia than in captivity, so they do need specific UVB, UVA, and infrared. All that is compacted in the UV linear bulbs that you can get in the pet shop or reptile shop. With that, there's a lot of care guides, but they are good, but some are not good because they're outdated information. So the only advice I give you when you're looking at a care guide is see when there was last updated or made, so then you don't get the wrong information. But on this channel, we give out all the correct information on bird dragons and other pets, all pets basically. On this channel, we give you all the correct information. So all the videos I make will be 100% good resource and good information to rely on for your pet. The reason it's important to read these articles or care guides and make sure they're in date, because as technology moves on, science is moving on, and finding new information about how to keep reptiles and bird dragons and other pets. Next thing to know is these guys are omnivores, so they eat both plants and bugs. So both plants and bugs. So you will need to touch them at a certain stage, which I know sounds a bit weird, and you will do it after a while. You get used to it. It usually takes around 6 months for you to get used to touching their live food, but you will have to do it though, and it's a thing that comes with owning bird dragons on other reptiles. But you are going to hate it, but you have to do it. If you want to have a pet reptile, you want them to be the best they can be, then you'll have to touch them and feed them their bugs and plants, because you can't do one without the other, because then you'd have health problems, as I said in the last clip a few seconds ago. Now moving on to experience. So as I said, this is the size of an adult female bird dragon. So with the size, you want to make sure they don't get obese. Now the way you can not make them get obese is you just don't feed them too much. Weigh them, we're making sure they don't feed them too much, and give them a big enough enclosure so they can run around like Venom's doing now, kind of running off away from me. But she's over there sitting on the other side of my table. So what was I saying? Yeah. So what was I saying? Oh yeah, the size. So yeah, you don't want to make sure that they don't get too obese, or so you can give them a big enough enclosure. As I recommend a 4-foot enclosure by 2x2, so they can run around. But bigger is always better. So recommend you to get a 5-foot or a 6-foot, maybe if you have the space or money. But 4-foot is the minimum. Now moving on to time. So I'll put the pen back. Right, for time, it only takes about 15 to 20 minutes, depending on how fast you do it, or your bird dragon eats the grains or the bugs themselves. You have to hand feed them or tongue feed it. My lucky Venom doesn't. Venom eats it by herself, so I can throw food in and she eats it. I did have for a while. I did have her not eating. Have to she wouldn't eat at all, not even hand fed. So I had to kind of assist feed her. So put a little ball rocket, or that's what I feed, into her mouth, and then she would eat it then. Then I moved her on to hand feeding, and then tongue feeding, then hand feeding, and now she eats by herself. So my time of caring with her has gone down. So yeah, but usually it takes around 15 to 20 minutes if you're hand feeding. Most people in the world hand feed because these little guys are stubborn and won't eat by themselves. So yeah, so it takes about 15 to that's preparing the food, giving them the food. Now on to ongoing costs. Roughly, you're going to spend about €5 or $5 on their live food. every week, and then depending on their age or their size, because there's different diets for different ages, which you should know about if you research about bearded dragons. And the next thing is your greens. Now you're going to spend about €1 to €3 on greens every week for a bag of maybe rock. That's what I feed, or mustard greens or collard greens or whatever you have in your country. Then for lighting, you're going to have to change your heat lamp every 6 months. So that's over 2 years. Whatever time it blows out or keeps a steady temperature for your bearded dragon at around 40 degrees. Now on to the last topic, ongoing costs. Some of this is going to be good and some is going to be bad. But the first piece of advice I have for you is to not join any Facebook groups. They're very helpful and common and will ruin your day and ruin the experience for your bearded dragons. If you post any pictures and they just come nasty stuff, there's no point posting stuff there or joining them. So just be careful with your bearded dragon posting pictures and people replying back. So just take it in, listen, put it through, just do what I say and let it through the rear. So no one should actually stop your enjoyment of your bearded dragon. Now on to some training advice. The first bit of advice for you have is not to join any Facebook groups. They give you just ruin your day or ruin your enjoyment of your bearded dragon. They give you hateful comments. It's just not a nice thing to do, and just don't join any groups on Facebook. So just watch yourself. Next piece of advice is just be friendly with your bearded dragon and enjoy the experience, because it's a great experience owning a reptile, even a bearded dragon, any reptile for any extent or any pet. It's a great experience owning a reptile. It's a great thing to do for your life, and it's a great responsibility to teach you responsibility, especially for teenagers like me. Teach them responsibility for life, and so then they have big jobs to do that to take responsibility for. As in, I want to be a vet, so that it's a big responsible job for so people's pets' lives will be in my hands. So it's a really big responsibility for me to have it, and good thing for me to have experience with venom and other pets, like I have said in other videos, like rabbits and guinea pigs and parrots and bearded dragons, and I've handled a snake before. I haven't really cared for it, but yeah. So all stuff like that really help you. So just enjoy your experience and be friendly with them. That's it for today's video though. From me and Venom. But I have one more thing to say before I do the outro. Which with that I have a new outro. So which you'll see in a few seconds once I end the video. But don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications to get notification when I post. Bye.
And on we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways.